Hey guys, Thomas here. We're out here in sunny Melbourne, and today I'm pleased to present to you guys the 2022 Australian Drone Nationals qualifying track. So this track was actually designed by myself. As the last winner of the Australian Nationals, I'm already qualified, so it's kind of a cool thing that the organisers do where the winner does get to have free reign of a track design and make something special for everyone to try. So this one, following on from my 2018 design, I really wanted it to be something that could be flown, whether it's with a 5-inch or 3-inch quad, high speed, slow speed, cornering. The idea is this should be all about the melding of the pilot and their craft. So we'll run through some of those track features today and get you guys acquainted with the new course. The track is designed to actually fit in a footy oval, so that's why the dimensions I've specified are here basically. You should be able to get out with your mates and set this up. It uses 5 gates and 5 flags, so if you get together with a few friends, this should be something you can actually practice on the regular. There is no limit to how much you can fly this track. The only thing is your actual qualifying time should be a top 3 consecutive laps. Right behind me is the first section of the track. It's a 33 meter straight, should be big enough that you can play with the throttle a little bit, but also small enough that it doesn't particularly favor top speed oriented quads. From there, we're going straight into a 90-degree turn into a bit of a slalom chicane section. This area here, if you take it right, you will carry a lot of speed through the corner. If you take it wrong, you maybe overcook it a bit, you will tend to slow down. Likewise, if you turn a little too early, you will end up in the flag. So it is one that you can really play with, and it will sort of be a theme of this course, where if you take things right, you will carry a lot of speed through the corners. Exiting the chicanes, we end up in a split S section of track. It's sort of a split S that follows a hairpin and then also has a hairpin preceding it. You're basically simulating some elevation change here. You've got hairpin corners. You're turning into another blind corner. So this is really all the different elements that make up a national sized track. It's also an area that doesn't really favor any particular quad, so whether it's a high powered weight machine or a high top speed or a really small agile aircraft, it will sort of balance out with everything. Following the blind gate, you're then moved into a medium sized corner. This is a corner where you can carry a ton of speed through, and I've deliberately put it there because me personally, I love those sort of mid to high radius corners where it's like not tight but not straight at the same time, and that's what this is sort of emulating. It's just something that I think feels really good on a course. You can carry a lot of speed through it. It sort of gives you a high sensation of speed, especially on a small track like this. It sort of stops the track from losing a bit of flow. So it's something that I love doing. If I have any role in the official nationals course for this year, there will be medium and high radius corners mixed in with hairpins because I just think they feel awesome and I want everyone to feel the love of epic radiuses. Finally, we're at the back of the course, the final couple corners. It is a really short track and it is designed to be something that you can set up anywhere. But the final 2 corners, these are a throwback to my original Australian Nationals qualifier track. This is a section that you can take either as a power loop or a slalom. You can gain altitude for it, you can stay low for it, whatever you're comfortable with. It gives the pilot a bit of freedom to pick their own line and what they think is the best. This is an area that I love experimenting with. I think a lot of the tracks I even do at club races, I throw one of these in just because depending on the scale of it, how stretched out it is or how close it is, you can really change the feel of whether it favors a slalom or a power loop or a snap roll. And that's what this is, an area that you can play with. I honestly don't know what's the fastest way. I think I'll be slaloming it for my official qualifying times, but at the same time, you can bet that I will be experimenting because we do have 2 clubs here in Australia, here in Victoria. So I will be definitely going to multiple events, trying to see what I can extract out of this course. Okay, let's go through a run through of the track. So we've got the JS1 rigged up with a GoPro at the moment. See if we can get a clean launch. Not bad. That power loop there I blew a bit wide, or the hairpin split S power loop thing. That's as a chicane. We'll try that as a power loop this time. So both ways do tend to work really well. You can see how you can drop the altitude a bit and get it a lot more snappier. And you really tend to carry a lot of speed through that medium radius corner. Let's try one more power loop. Oh, I blew that too wide. Oh. But there you go, you can really see how these different sections of track, when you get them right, you carry a lot of speed. Over here, I tended to take that too wide. For the real thing, I'd love to tuck it a bit tighter and take it like a diagonal. That's how it's intended to be flown. And then this one here, you can really play with either running it tight like a slalom, or if you want it as a power loop, you could probably even keep it low and almost snap roll through. Like that. Whichever way makes you feel good, this track will let you fly it. But there you go, that's the course. It's something that you can really play with. I didn't really talk too much through that, I think, because I was quite focused. One thing you probably will have seen, it was like I was going slow, and then I wasn't. And that's a really big thing with this track. When you get the lines right, you carry a ton of speed through. For such a small course, it's actually insane. Even on my first laps of the day, I had a radar gun out, and in the main straight, just in the middle, I was already hitting above 150 k's an hour. So you can really carry a ton of speed through this. It's easy for the quad to get ahead of you. That's the flip side. You saw that at the back of the course too on the last lap, where I just completely blew it wide on the power loop. But that's also the fun challenge of it. It's an easy track to pick up, but to fly it fast and stay on that bleeding edge is really difficult, but incredibly rewarding. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you want to try the track, by all means give it a go. Do feel free to tag me too, because I would love to see other people's attempts at the track and how they approach it and what they think of it. I guess, yeah, enjoy flying. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. See ya.